Hi, I'm Mike Reeves-McMillan. I'm a health coach and also a registered hypnotherapist. What that means is that I see a lot of people who want to make significant personal changes. So I've put together this course, 7 Steps to Effective Personal Change. In a series of 7 videos, I'm going to take you through 7 steps for planning your personal change, whatever that might be. There's no hypnosis involved in this particular course. I do have a self-hypnosis course, which you can carry on and do, or even beyond that, a course taking you through some of my hypnotherapy recordings for personal transformation. But this one is a basic course, simple, straightforward, and I'll just be taking you through the basic principles of planning your personal change. In the course of the course, I'll go through a worked example using myself as the subject, and this is a real example. I'm going to plan how I can do more exercise. I've picked that example for a couple of reasons. One is that it's something that I genuinely need to do. I have been diligent about exercise in the past, but things have been busy lately and I've kind of let it slip, so I need to figure out a plan for how to get that back on track. The second reason is that it's something that's pretty broadly applicable. About 25% of people smoke, about, depending where you live, 10 to maybe 60 or 70% of people are overweight, but just about anybody can benefit from doing more exercise. And so it makes a good example. As well as the 7 core videos, I'm also planning to take you through my ebook, Change Techniques. This is a free ebook. It comes with the course, which is free, and it just takes you through some techniques of dealing with stress, dealing with emotions, the kinds of things that can derail your attempts to change and probably have done in the past. Our human tendency is to stay the same. If you study physiology, you'll discover that a lot of effort is put in by our bodies in keeping on an even keel, staying the same. And our minds tend to do the same thing as well, keep us from changing if they can. So what I'll cover in this course, and more so in the later courses, are some techniques to get around that, to move on and change despite the fact that our minds tend to want to stay in their comfortable patterns. The other thing is that in periods of stress, we tend to go back to the old patterns, and that's why in the ebook I spend some time working on that with you, working on alternative ways of managing stress, rather than going back to your old pattern that you'd prefer to leave behind. If you're watching this video on YouTube and you haven't signed up for the email course, I encourage you to do so. The link is below, and also I'll put it next to the YouTube video. The advantage of signing up for the emails is that you'll get the links to any websites that I mention, you'll get the free ebook, and you'll get other offers and opportunities to move beyond this basic course to other courses which may meet particular needs. So the 7-step process that I'll cover in these videos. First of all, choosing your target. Very important to have a target, important to track how you're progressing towards your target, and I'll talk a little bit about that, show you some tools, and offer some suggestions on how to set those targets. Secondly, the compass. You need to know where you are, you need to know where you're going. Thirdly, I'll talk about the prize, the motivation, the thing that you'll keep in front of yourself in order to direct your mind towards its goal. Your mind is a guided missile, and this is the guidance system. This is the way in which you direct yourself towards this goal. Fourthly, I'll talk about your leverage, the things that you're already doing that you can adapt and make use of in pursuing your goal. Then, similarly, but with some distinction, I'll talk about tools, the resources that you have that you can use to help you to achieve the goals that you've set. Number 6, barriers. There's a reason why you haven't already made this change. There may be several reasons, and we'll look at those in step number 6 and how to work around those and move past them. And finally, your commitment. What's it going to cost you? What are you willing to give up in order to make this change? Important to think about that, to face that before making the change. So that's the series, and I really look forward to going through that with you and to hearing from many of you about the changes that you're making. That always excites me when I hear about somebody successfully making a change. Once again, if you've not signed up for the email course, here is the link to do so, and please do that. You do get very significant additional resources by doing that. Thanks.